With the reveal of Mega Victreebel, we finally have one of the most unexpected and terrifying Mega evolutions yet. The design alone screams power, but the big question, how will it actually perform in competitive Pokemon? What's going on, my fellows? It's your boy DyeItTight, and today we're breaking down Mega Victreebel to see if this horror-themed monster can carve out a real competitive niche, or if it's doomed to stay in the shadows. I'm going to be going through what I think are the only two real directions Game Freak could take Mega Victreebel, and honestly, either one could completely change how this Pokemon is viewed in competitive play. Make sure you comment down below which option you think they'll actually go with, or if you've got your own theory. I'd love to hear it. The first route I can see is the defensive approach. Here, Mega Victreebel would evolve into the ultimate status spreading tank, a wall that slowly suffocates the opposing teams with poison damage. The perfect way to achieve this would give it the ability Corrosion. For those that don't know, Corrosion is Salazzle's signature ability, and it allows the user to poison Steel and Poison types, two types that are normally completely immune. Imagine Mega Victreebel with Corrosion. It doesn't matter who's across the field, whether it's Corviknight, Heatran, or Toxapex, everything is suddenly vulnerable. That alone gives it a unique edge that no other bulky grass poison could replicate. Now, pair this with boosted defense stats. If Mega Victreebel gets something like a plus 40 to defense and plus 40 to special defense, it could actually rival Mega Venusaur in terms of raw bulk. Keeping access to Synthesis for recovery would actually make it incredibly hard to take down, especially on slower, grindier teams. And if they went one step further and let it learn Leech Seed, Mega Victreebel could become a nightmare. You'd be taking poison damage every turn, plus Leech Seed Chip, all while it heals up and stays on the field indefinitely. This essentially makes Mega Victreebel Mega Venusaur 2.0, but instead of covering its weaknesses with thick fat like Mega Venusaur does, Mega Victreebel's identity would revolve around universal poisoning. It forces progress every single game. It doesn't matter if you're immune to Toxic normally, this thing ensures you're going down on a timer. In Draft League, this would be insane. Coaches would hate prepping for it, because once it's on the field, you can't just switch into a Poison or Steel type to absorb status. You're still getting poisoned. That forces awkward team building, and Victreebel becomes the centerpiece of any stall or balanced draft that wants to give it the long game. The second option goes in the complete opposite direction, an all-out Sun attacker. Victreebel already has some history here. Back in older generations, it was a well-known chloroform sweeper in the sun, but Mega Victreebel could take that to an entirely new level. Instead of trying to tank hits, this thing would become a glass cannon designed to delete everything in its path. In the reveal trailer, we saw Mega Victreebel unleash what looked like a spread poison move. If that's actually part of its moveset, then imagine how scary it would be, a spread special move boosted by its mega stats, capable of pressuring multiple opponents at once in doubles formats or just hitting absurdly hard in singles. Now, when you think about megas, they traditionally get a plus 100 point stat increase. If those points went heavily into special attack and speed, Mega Victreebel would suddenly become a lethal sweeper. Sun teams would especially love it. You slap Drought support next to it, and now it basically gets a fire stab. Chlorophyll doubles its speed, and suddenly even fast offensive Pokemon can't outrun it. Moves like Solar Beam, Sludge Bomb, and Weather Ball could become its bread and butter, letting it blow past bulky waters, fairies, and even fire types under the right conditions. And if Game Freak wanted to push it even further, they could give it some form of offensive ability, something like a new variant of Solar Power, or just a boost to Poison Stab. In Draft League, this makes Victreebel a top-tier Sun abuser. It would pair perfectly with setters like Torkoal, giving it immediate offensive pressure every single match. And unlike Venusaur, which would be a mixed bag between bulk and offense, Mega Victreebel would be streamlined into one job, clicking hard-hitting moves and force KO after KO. So the big question is, which of these two directions make the most sense? The defensive route would carve out a very unique niche. Corrosion would make Mega Victreebel a staple for stall and balance, and it would almost single-handedly redefine how people prepare for long, grindy games. On the other hand, the offensive Sun Abuser route gives it a clearer identity in fast-paced formats and would make it one of the scariest sweepers in the entire game if supported properly. Either way, Mega Victreebel looks like it's going to be one of the most exciting megas we've seen in years. The fact that they took a Pokemon that was often considered a gimmick pick and give it a horror movie redesign makes me think Game Freak actually wants this thing to matter in competitive play. But now I want to hear from you guys. Do you think Mega Victreebel is going to be the ultimate tank with corrosion, or the sun-powered monster that melts everything in sight? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's start a conversation about how things will shake up competitive Pokemon in Draft League once it finally drops. If you enjoyed the breakdown and want more competitive speculation on new reveals, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future uploads. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.